For the Raptors, happy to be here in Toronto right now in the midst of a nice homestand. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
Back to Murray. Halliburton outside. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 4. For 3, Murray. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem.
Now Towns. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. The kick out to Towns. To the middle. Poked loose. And stolen by Murray. Bridges outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And here's Edwards from the arc. Porzingis with the rebound.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Pass to Murray. Off target from outside.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Halliburton with the steal. And here's the fast break. Bridges for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about the handles by Kristaps Porzingis? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set.
And it's Halliburton missing. Toronto leading by 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Number 1.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Fox with it. Picked up by Edwards. Towns wide open. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And he gets it to go.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. First quarter of play, we're at 3 minutes in. Now Morris. George up top. Back to Morris from downtown. It's good from long range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to McDaniels. Inside. Here's Ayton. Now Vassell. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Here's Williams. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Ayton throws it down.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Here's George following the bucket by the Nets. Morris outside. Pass to Williams. And here's George. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen. Garland with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Garland. Ayton in the corner. There's the triple. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
That one on Ayton.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Vassell. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can be that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Toronto, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Back to Porter. Jackson with the screen. Pass to Murray. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
Nets trailed by 7. Here's Porter. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Fox looking it over. And that one's good. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, Cat takes the bump. Not an easy shot, but he finds a way.
And it goes down 2 points.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Raptors leading by 5. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Halliburton drives in. Nets passing it around. Here's Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fox, no good. Nets trailed by 3. Outside Jackson. Back to Murray. Jackson with the screen. Takes a 3. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Toronto leading by 3. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Porzingis has got 9.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
And he gets the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Toronto calls timeout. And Toronto has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And you look at Paul George, Doris, he really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about 2 things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
Bridges outside. For 3, drills it from outside.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
And here's George. And McDaniels with the block. .105 left in the first half of the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
George with the ball. Pass to Wood. Drains the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 5.
What a slick look by Paul George. Defense expecting him to shoot, but he decides otherwise.
Here's Garland. To the left side wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good, Garland.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
George looking around. And George with the stuff.
Paul George just so fluid offensively. What a pretty move right there.
Screen by McDaniel. The wide open look here for Garland. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got 5 points so far. Pass to Caldwell Pope. George with the ball. Defended by Bridges. Now here's George. And George with the stuff.
George's ability to put the ball on the floor and drive it balances out his shooting. So important to have both.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Raptors lead by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 4-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
The 2 things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
Halliburton hits them both. And here's Toronto. Now Fox. Outside, Towns. Outside, Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Back to Fox. Plenty of space. And that one goes long.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Murray. Outside, Edwards. Jackson in the corner. Here's Halliburton. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Fox, no good. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. Richardson right side with the fadeaway. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Pre-shot preparation. Be ready on the catch, Josh Richardson. Yes, sir.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. It's Edwards on the wing. There's a screen by Murray. The Nets need to get a shot off here. It's Porter outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, Fox. That's to Porzingis. On the wing, Heel. And the official signals the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Number 13, Paul George.
Edwards looking it over. The Nets working the ball around now. Halliburton for 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Halliburton. It's stolen by Heel. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end. Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And Towns drops them both. 1:58 left to play in the third. Ayton in the corner. Looking to end the run. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Towns, no luck. Nets trailed by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bridges shot, good. Bridges got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to George. Outside, Porzingis. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And it's George missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And it's Ayton missing. Raptors leading by 5. Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
Pass to McDaniels. Bridges outside. To the paint. Now McDaniels. Back to Bridges. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And stolen by Ayton. Pass to Vassell. Going inside. Off on the layup. And so it's Toronto. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. And so George will bring it up for Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Morris outside. Back to George. Off target with his 3. Nets trailed by 6. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Garland. This one for 3. Good on the triple. Garland's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Nets. And the Raptors call time here. And some changes here for the Raptors. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Back to Vassell. To tie it up. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. It's Fox with the drive. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And again, Toronto no up.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. And stolen by Richardson.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on 8.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Back to Garland. Nets passing it around. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Outside, Porzingis. Crosses over. Outside, Towns. 4 on the shot clock. And the Raptors call time here. Clock at 2 for 3. Richardson. Towns. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
Porter, no luck. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns, well made for pressure situations.
Here's Halliburton. Murray outside. Pass to Halliburton. Now Jackson. Headed by Porzingis. And the basket by Jackson.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Fox goes in, down low, and again Karl Anthony Towns. Now that's 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Porter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. He takes it in, and he converts the layup.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Here's Fox. Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Towns.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Murray with the jam.
I love young players getting a chance late in games. Don't expect Murray to waver here.
Back to Richardson. And yes, it's good.
This guy is so calm, cool, and collected in the clutch. Josh Richardson, big-time delivery.
There's a screen by Murray.
Boy, nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Back to Fox. Over in the corner, Porzingis fires for three. Nails the tray.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 4. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here is Garland. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Back to Garland.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Toronto calls timeout. They're up by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get a hand on it, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Halliburton with it. Misses there. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.